da 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 da. And then he came to the Starcraft Amateur Hour.
Hi.
This is Negative Suns.
And I'm Guns Akimbo, and we are back. It's so good. It's so good to be back.
It feels so nice to finally, after so many months and years, do an actual Starcraft Amateur Hour episode again.
I know, and for us, we actually haven't been together doing this in quite some time. Like the episodes you've seen were backlogged a little bit.
And Guns Akimbo was in Europe.
Yeah, I was in Europe for 2 weeks on video game business. So,
yeah, this is so cool.
So that's why we were a little bit late with some of the finals and stuff. But that and technical issues.
Yeah.
So we are together back in the same room for the first time with StarCraft in almost a month, I think.
Yeah, and I think this is actually our first actual episode of Amateur Hour since StarCraft 2 was released.
Yeah, because it's all been tournaments.
It's all been tournament stuff, which is fun and awesome. But really, the reason why I think I can speak for both of us when I say the reason why we like to do Amateur Hour is because we like to put a little bit of our crazy personality into what we're doing and have fun.
Yeah, it's more hours. A tournament, I feel like we have to be a little more straight because players are really
trying their best, and we have sponsors,
and there's people watching, so
we can't say penis at all, really.
Yeah, we have to watch out for that.
We can't say faggot.
Yeah.
We can't talk about how much we like beer.
Yeah.
All those things.
Tit cum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're here.
I can't believe I just said that.
Yeah, we're here to be the two most give you the most homosexual StarCraft commentary with the most fun that you can find anywhere on the internet.
Exactly, from two straight guys, oddly enough.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we are, you want to just get right to some game action?
Yeah, let's do it.
We have no sponsors to announce, nothing to remember. This is great.
I know, but we're still talking so much.
I know. All right, so today we're watching a game on Incineration Zone with two people actually from the tournament.
Yeah, this was a round 4 tournament game. It was a single elimination round, so...
And it's now we can really say the way his name is pronounced, Fish Raper.
Fish Raper.
Because during the tournament, we had to call him Fish Rapper.
Yeah, like as if fish was some sort of candy that you bought at 7-Eleven and had to unwrap.
Yeah, but now fish is some kind of candy you buy at 7-Eleven and you rape it.
And yeah, and you open the fish's mouth up as wide as you can.
That's screwed up, dude. That's going way too far. Every time that I have to put us on iTunes and I have to check the little explicit tag every time, I just laugh to myself. For a moment, I think, was this episode explicit? And then I say, what was I thinking? Of course.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so let's get started.
And then against opponent, Faint, who we have to congratulate because Faint just had a baby.
Yeah, congratulations, man. It's great. I actually have a 4-year-old daughter also. So
yeah,
StarCraft and kids are awesome together.
It's so awesome. He accidentally text messaged me about it when his girlfriend's water broke and he didn't realize, and then but it was cool. I was so glad to know.
Yeah, so congratulations, man.
All right, so let's watch these two players play.
And actually, we actually chose this game for a very specific reason, but we're not going to spoil it. Yeah, Guns Akimbo hasn't actually seen this. I chose it for a very real specific reason, but we're not going to spoil it just yet. But you're going to learn something awesome if you're a Zerg player.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I'm a Zerg player and I need to learn a lot right now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, don't say like that. You're a douche.
Hey, I do too, man. I haven't played StarCraft in like 2 weeks.
I wouldn't talk about that publicly.
Yeah,
because if I said how long it's been for me, I don't think people would take this show seriously, even at all.
Yeah, I know. But we have experience.
We do.
Anyways, so let's get back to what's important, which is some StarCraft.
This Ladybug.
Ladybug, count the dots and make a wish.
All right. So, drone scouting, the drone stuff, and always important on a map like this to just
scout,
and really go, and always check,
and proxy a hatchery. No, I'm kidding. That doesn't happen.
I wish.
Guns Akimbo when we used to play StarCraft Brood War, Guns Akimbo used to do that to me all the time.
Because you never spotted
but
it.
He would always get me with it, and I'd be like, oh fuck, sunken colonies? Are you serious?
Yeah. It was one of those things of I know it's cheap, but once you know that somebody has a glitch in their brain
of not scouting for it,
they cannot scout it. Something was wrong with your brain. You could not scout it.
Yeah, but after so long of you doing that, I actually do check for that kind of shit all the time now, which is kind of good. It's good.
It breaks your mind.
You broke me down to a crying baby before your hatchery proxy.
Now, are we going for the famous macro expand at 14, 15, 16, whatever it is, build? And I think we are. Hatchery at 300. Yes.
Yep.
Feint doing his magic.
Yeah, it's actually, and it's something that Feint does often, but it's also just like a really solid Zerg build in general.
Yeah.
Zerg really wants to be macroing and fast expanding.
Zerg wants a lot of things.
Yeah, and so Fish Raper does scout it though, actually, and he's able to. So he knows that there's fast hatchery.
Yeah, but really, again, in this Zerg build, no harm, no foul. And that kind of thing. You have the spawning pool going right down, unless Fish Raper gets his starts pumping units immediately out of this barracks.
Yeah, but it's just a testament to the player's skill. I mean, these players are really good. I mean, you will see often, you'll see the players missing something like a hatchery like that. And I was actually about to criticize Fish Raper's having a gap in his woolen, but then
he block Feint in, and that drone is going to go down at some point eventually in the next, minute or two.
Yeah.
Just getting as much scouting information as
possible. That's
seeing
good.
That attack
and I think he does see that building go down, another barracks. So I don't know if he was able to see if it was a barracks. He did see it, but I don't think he had time to click on it because his drone died really quickly.
Yeah, it was really fast.
But he knows there's another production building coming down, either a factory or a barracks.
All right, so we do have the build order for Feint was the initial hatchery into spawning pool into one extractor.
Right.
And for the rapes.
Rapester for the rapester.
Yeah.
Triple barracks or double?
Double right now.
Double.
Yep.
Yeah. So and Fish Raper. I'm sorry. Feint adding. I just like saying Fish Raper. And Feint actually adding. His spine crawlers and extra queens. So really making that defensive but very lean early expansion work for him.
See, and this map is a little bit. Oh, there's dogs on the map. This map is a little bit difficult for that kind of expand, I feel like, just because you have this big area here and this area here. It's kind of hard to defend against any big incoming pushes.
Yeah, there's a long distance between the natural and the main.
And if someone wants to come in, they could just be like, all right, you got spine crawlers there, buddy? I don't care. Whoop, and come right up the ramp.
You really do have to defend multiple locations, and Fish Raper getting a really good look now at the tech of Feint.
But he's really not seeing too much. He's just seeing, okay, Feint has a lot of drones, and he's just macroing very heavy right now.
Yeah, and Feint does have control of the Zelnaga watchtower, so he is going to see any really incoming attacks. So it's a interesting. The scouting situation is pretty even right now.
And so Fish Raper going for the 3 barracks build, reactor on the second barracks, so we're going to see a very even mix of Marine Marauder. I saw Stim going down earlier, and Concussive Shell is complete.
Yeah, I do just want to stress, though, that how even the supply is with Fish Raper actually pulling ahead right now a little bit. But I just want to stress
how quickly Zerg comes back.
Right, it's important for you to realize as we watch this game that this food count is very even. Neither player is really ahead. Macro-wise at this point right now.
And now speed finished on the Lings here, and we have now this is because of this extra distance here. I think that's why you see a third spine crawler going down. You just need that extra safety.
Yeah, usually you'll have 2 or even 1, but I think the 3 here is definitely solid.
And we do see Fish Raper pushing out a little bit with we saw a couple Marauders, but there is a big chain here, and that's a dangerous group, especially with Stim finished, Concussive Shells finished. There's 3 spine crawlers, but even that won't be enough alone to hold off this attack. We do have these speedlings pulled back right now. I'm scared.
Yeah,
I'm really
but I mean,
scared.
we do have. Yeah, actually, now that I'm looking at the supply, it's 38 to 53, so a very nice food lead for Fish Raper, but he is going to pull back in the face of those spine crawlers, and nice dancing of the Zerglings by Feint.
And look at just how quickly the spine crawlers just get beaten down. These speedlings coming back, just having to do a full dance here. And
but it is really critical that Zerg controls his units well in this sort of situation, because he is fighting an uphill battle here, and needs perfect control in terms of engaging with Zerglings, like he's doing right there.
Oh, and just getting the last group. More units coming in, but there are enough Marines on the map.
And here comes the massive wave of Zerglings that's going to even this tide out.
And that's the great thing about Zerg. You might be down in supply at first, but all those larvae you're just storing up, and
Yeah.
the queen's spawn larva ability, it just, you catch up so quickly. It's very burst-like race. Where
So now we see a creep tumor coming down somewhere, probably connecting the two bases, and also, more interestingly, a roach warren.
Oh, the warren.
The warren. And for Fish Raper, we have a factory coming down. But as this game progresses, I want to pay more attention a little bit to the Zerg's tech and building choices and tech choices.
Okay.
But we do have the factory going down for the Terran.
Great. I will pay attention to the Zerg then.
I know you always pay attention to the Zerg.
I
so
do.
I don't
They're
think you
great.
can worry about
They're
it.
so cool.
But there are other people watching this, not just you, Guns Akimbo.
Yeah, well, they're not controlling the map. You know, if you want to pay attention to something else, I will give you PM me.
Yeah.
I will give you directions to my house, and you can happily control the map, and I will just talk.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah,
Seriously.
we actually were looking for a third amateur hour person, not to talk, but just to control the mouse.
Just to control the mouse.
Yeah.
And to edit these damn videos.
Yeah. But we know that's probably not going to happen.
So we have a lot of speedlings right now as Faint progresses to his roach warren. We also have burrow going down too, so I wonder if we're going to see a mix of burrowed roaches or even move while burrowed.
Yeah, actually 41 Zerglings actually total right now.
And that's pretty crucial as in this kind of build where you're just macroing heavy and you're going for roaches eventually. You need this many speedlings to hold off any kind of push, to keep you safe, to get as many roaches as you need to do whatever you need to do.
And now double Evo chamber and roaches going down, while the Terran gets his he has a starport and he's pumping Hellions from his factory. So it's a Hellion based factory.
And you see this changing right here. This is a crucial component of this build right now for what Faint is doing, because if Fish Raper goes starports, it's done.
Yeah.
And so he has his changeling in here. He's probably going to keep a changeling in here the entire time.
But there is the Fish Raper's units behind the rocks of Faint actually were able to kill an Overlord, and that's how Faint was able to reposition. So now he has a bunch of Zerglings burrowed behind these rocks. I'm hoping he gets off the surprise attack.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Get a full surround, get those roaches up front, get the Zerglings from behind. And leaving those destructible rocks with 19 health just to come back later for a surprise. Even though Faint knows he was going for there, he'll still see those rocks in place, and it kind of leaves that little bit of mystery, a little bit of tension.
I think Fish Raper was just bringing them down low enough that he can kill them instantly when he returns.